Hi, I'm Paul Badham, Associate Director at Harrison Clarke, Chartered Surveyors. In this video, we'll be talking about reinforced autoclaved aerated concrete, RAAC, what it is and how you may be able to identify it. RAAC is a lightweight form of reinforced concrete which is formed into panels or planks. It has been commonly used in flat roof construction, but it's also found in walls and floors from the 1950s up to the mid-1990s. However, some later examples have been found. Whilst it has been used in many different building types, it was commonly used in public buildings such as schools, hospitals, sports halls and court buildings. This may also include extensions to much earlier buildings. Its use in residential buildings is not common, but some examples do exist. RAAC has been found to be less durable than other concrete construction materials. There is a risk that it can fail and roofs have suddenly collapsed. This is a particular risk if planks forming a roof deck have been damaged by water ingress, as the water can cause corrosion of the embedded metal reinforcement. RAAC can also fail through manufacturing defects, thermal expansion or cutting of the reinforcement on site, which may reduce its ability to support loads, particularly if heavier roof coverings or other loading such as plants or machinery are introduced. Also, if holes are made for services, this can also weaken the plank's structural integrity. Unless the building was constructed or extended during the period RAAC was commonly used, there is a lower risk of RAAC being present. One of the best sources of documentary information will be any as-built construction drawings. If these refer to RAAC specifically or mention common product names such as Celcon, Durox or Siporex, there is a strong possibility that RAAC may have been present. However, if the buildings are aged, there may not be any documentation or drawings available and a physical inspection may be needed. The RAAC panels may be visible unless they have been covered up by other finishes such as plasterboard, suspended ceilings or decorative coatings. RAAC panels typically have a smooth white or grey finish, unless they have been painted of course. The panels typically have a chamfered edge, creating a distinctive V-shaped groove where the panels join. The planks are typically between 300 and 750 mm in width, although are normally 600 mm wide, and therefore the grooves will be at regular centres when you look at them. The span of the planks can be as much as 6 metres, and the thickness of the panels is usually between 100 and 250 mm. The inside of the concrete panels has a lightweight, bubbly appearance, often described as looking like an aero chocolate bar, although it's not quite as tempting to eat. You won't see any stone aggregate, which you would normally see in other concrete materials. RAAC is relatively soft, and if you push a screwdriver or other hard implement into it, it should leave an indentation. If the panels are covered by finishes, however, you should not disturb them unless you are sure they do not contain hazardous substances such as asbestos. If you have identified RAAC or are still unsure, you should seek assistance from a suitably qualified building surveyor or structural engineer with relevant experience. They should be able to confirm if RAAC is present or advise on any further investigations necessary. In these instances, these investigations could involve intrusive opening up works with the assistance of a competent building contractor. If you notice cracks, sagging or other damage to panels within the building, we recommend that you seek assistance urgently. At Harrison Clarke, we have a team of qualified building surveyors who can help. They can be contacted on 02381 550 051 and look forward to speaking with you soon. If you've enjoyed our content and you'd like to stay up to date with what's going on in the building industry, subscribe to our video channels.